Alright guys, doing test number who knows at this point. Done so many at this point. Can't get the sound quality good. Challenge I've had to this point is, God, I say this point a lot, long day. Actually, this is worth a moment. It's just outside of my house here. God, that's beautiful. Alright, okay, so do a test here. Also getting some fuel. Problem I was having is I've tried several mics, several setups, and the awesome exhaust of the Harley messes it up for every single one. So the exhaust has a sound frequency that once it hits a certain RPM, it just causes the mic to go nuts. And I think I've got the solution. After this trip, I'm gonna know for sure. So I'll shoot down, grab some fuel, make it a quick trip. Just gonna go down to Trenton. About a 20-minute round trip. You can stay along the whole trip if you want, or I'm probably gonna post this one if it works. I've done, I'd have to say at least 10 now. Well, actually more than that. I just keep messing around with it. Oh, the bugs are bad today. Not to be, not surprising actually, so. But yeah, I've done about, probably about 15 tests now. And the biggest challenge is the mic. The picture quality has been great, but just, I can't seem to get it through, so. You know, it's amazing because every time I do a test, talking like I am right now, and hell, I've told you guys some great stories so far. You missed it, but I told you some awesome stories, and too bad. Shared a lot, but there'll be a lot more. So why am I doing this? Why am I gonna what's it called, motovlog some of my trips? Is, as a lot of you know, so my road name is Cruz. I'm with an organization called the Guardians of the Children Canada, and we are an organization that takes care of abused kids. So, you know, I just wanted to talk about that. I mean, one of the greatest things about what we do is spread awareness, and, you know, these children that we take care of. And literally, it's not just an organization that raises money for other, you know, charitable organizations to take care of kids. We actually work directly with kids. All patch members have gone through the vulnerable sector checks, gone through training. We are not there as counselors for these kids. We're there for support. We will be there as a voice. We will be there to empower them. We will be there to listen to them. But reality is, we're not trained counselors. We don't pretend to be. But you want to know something? We get them the resources that they need. And you know, it's amazing how just listening and asking questions, even though you're not counseling or giving advice, how much it helps. I mean, after a couple of conversations I've had, you can actually see the shoulders go back, and you see that deep breath, you know, like it just, like they had somebody to talk to, and that was listening to them. But the greatest thing about it is somebody to believe in them. The children that we take care of range in so many different types of abuse. Anything from, you know, bullying, verbal abuse, right down to the worst things that you can imagine. I can't even talk about it. It it makes, I don't care how tough you are, it makes you cry what some of these kids have actually been through. And I'm gonna stay away from that one right now. But let's talk about the good stuff. So, you know, what we do for the kids and what we do with the kids is, as I mentioned, anything that they require. We'll take them, you know, out for a birthday party, or we'll, you know, something they don't feel safe leaving their home because their attacker's still out there. We'll actually go out there with them, take them out for a ride. I mean, I love, you know, something, teaching kids about motorcycles and safely taking them for rides and teaching what it's like to be on a motorcycle and how to train them, you know, to be a passenger, you know. And it's amazing the feeling that these kids get when they know that we are there for them. You know, we believe them. We're their, you know, I won't say we're their friends, but, you know, we're there for them 100%. I'm just gonna leave it at that. But it's really rewarding. So back to what we do, like everything to right down to if they want to have somebody with them to help them testify against their attacker. For them, they're dealing with their monster, and what the biggest fear can be for a child like that is actually having to look them in the eye or be in a courtroom with them. And like the fear can just, it's the most unimaginable stage fright that you can ever come across, and understandably so. But with us there, knowing that, you know something, they are safe, it allows them to feel like they can have a voice. It empowers them. And I think that is the biggest word when it comes to, if we want to give anything to these children at all, if they could walk away with one thing, it's empowerment. You know, to allow them to be able to face what they're dealing with and come out the other side, and from time to time be able to feel normal, or be able to put their shoulders back and walk with their head high. And some of these kids don't get to do that, but you know, I still love it. You know, we call them little guardians. We do an actual adoption where we'll take our members and we'll go and we'll bring them into our organization. We'll ask them, do you want to be a little guardian? And what a little guardian, we don them with their own vest, with their own patches, their own road name, which they get to choose. And if they have a hard time, we'll give them some suggestions to choose from. And it's some great road names some of these kids have come up with, just awesome. But you know, it requires a lot of dedication. Unfortunately, we don't have enough people. I mean, I wish I could just go up to every person that rides and say, hey, listen, how would you like to make a difference in a child's life that's had abuse or challenge in their life? And yeah, I'd love to be able to do that, and everybody just say yes. But we have to be very careful on who we bring into this organization too as well, because reality is a lot of attackers, God, I just hit puberty there, didn't I? Anyways, a lot of people that would want to be in front of a child to take advantage of them also want to try to get into organizations where they can take advantage of them. I mean, it's been proven from time to time again. Actually, I don't want to name names out loud, but you know, there's a lot of organizations where they try to gain access. So we have to be very careful on who we bring in our organization. So, all right, well, let's put a pause on that. I'm going to grab some fuel here, but I'm not going to pause it. I mean, I'm not going to stop it completely. So you can just wait patiently if you want and listen to me pump fuel. take my helmet off because of the fact that I don't want you to see my pin number. Take my millions of dollars.